Good morning. This is KCOP Channel 13, Los Angeles, with studios in Hollywood and transmitters atop Mount Wilson, beginning another full day of television programming for your enjoyment. Some programs seen on KCOP are rebroadcast by means of videotape recording and film. This station is owned and operated by Chris Craft Industries, Incorporated, and transmits on the assigned Channel 13 by authority of the Federal Communications Commission, Washington, D.C.
It's something to scream about. It's Webster, right after The Cosby Show, every weeknight at 6:30 on Channel 13.
The best 60-minute newscast in Los Angeles as voted by the LA Press Club. News 13, weeknights at 10.
Ding dong, knock, knock, hey, daddy, do. Bing bong, tick tock, bee-bop, boom. Flip flop, up, up, bee-my-moo. Boppity, doppity, romper room. Hey, diddle, diddle, dum-diddy-doo. You be a doobie. Boo! Ding dong, knock, knock, hey, daddy, do. Tip tap, pitter pat, granny cat too. Root-a-toot, kimble, loop-de-loo. Boppity, doppity, romper room.
Good morning, everyone. It's time for Romper Room again. We're ready to play our Wiggly Will game, and I want you to join in. Now, watch everyone carefully. First, wiggle just your feet around. Keep the rest of your body still, but just kind of wiggle your feet around. DeMarco, yeah, there you go. Relax your ankles, and try and keep your arms still and your hips still, and wiggle just your feet. Get your feet up off the ground and wiggle. There you go. Okay, now your knees. Can you move your knees around? Just concentrate. There. Just concentrate on your knees. Try to get your knees going different ways. Look at Chad. He's keeping his knees going too. They pop. I saw them pop back into place. Now your hips. Whoa, we're going to lose you there. Can you move your hips around? Scoot back a little bit. There you go. Yeah, like Shauna and Monica. Get your knees and hips going. Now your elbows. Move your elbows forward, backward, and over to the side. Pretend that you're swimming with your elbows. Chad swings his elbows too. Now your shoulders. Can you roll your shoulders around? Try and touch your ears with your shoulders. Just like Shauna and Monica are doing. Good. Look at DeMarco. He's bringing his shoulders way up. Can you wiggle your chin around? Try that at home, friends. Wiggle that chin. Good. Look at Chad go. Your nose. Can you wiggle your nose like a rabbit? Can you find it out? How about your eyebrows? Pretend that your eyebrows are caterpillars and they're angry. Give me angry eyebrows. Give me surprised eyebrows. Give me sad eyebrows. Oh, give me mad eyebrows. Happy eyebrows. Good. Wiggle them again. Nose. Chin, shoulders, elbows, hips, knees, ankles, and wiggle wobble in a circle. Try and wiggle everything at the same time. Very good. Whoa, we really got warmed up with that. You know what? I've got two helpers this morning. Chad, would you go over and get the flag for me, please? And everyone else stay here. Oh, move over just a little, DeMarco, because DeMarco's going to be my helper. The next time it's time for the pledge, DeMarco will get to hold the flag. But right now, Monica has agreed to be the leader and tell everyone what to do with their hand and tell them ready, begin. Go ahead, Monica.
Put your right hand on your heart, ready, begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you very much. Chad, you can put the flag away. Whoops, take it easy there. Here, I'm going to need the microphone over here, Monica. Thank you. Let's all sit down back here. And let me ask my friends a safety question. How many of you have toasters in your house? Does anyone have a toaster in their kitchen to make toast? Yep. Now, what happens to that toaster when you're going to use it?
when you put the toast in, there's a little thing on the side. Then you push it down. Then it cooks for a long time. Then it gets hot. And then sometimes you see brown. Then you see black things on it on the side.
Yes. Yes.
And then you can eat it.
Right, right. And you know what else? Oops, come on over.
You push the ball and it be brown stuff all over the side. And it burns. You have to scrape it with a knife.
Well, I'm glad you mentioned that knife because you know what happens sometimes boys or girls, if the toast gets stuck in the bottom or maybe it's funny shaped bread and it doesn't come up, they might want to get something to pull it out or poke at it, like a knife or a fork. Do you think that's a safe thing to do?
No.
Oh, let's take a look at what our other Romper Room friends say about that. Up, and Paddington, because someone tried to do that this morning.
Boing! Oh, Granny, I just can't bear that bear anymore. He's too much.
Oh, Up, calm down. What's going on?
Oh, it's Paddington, Granny. He's a rude, nasty bear.
Oh, that doesn't sound like Paddington.
Oh, Granny, don't you believe me?
Well, Up, I'm not doubting you. I just need to hear the whole story.
Well, I'm telling you, Granny, he's rude and nasty. You see, we were making breakfast over at his house.
Yes?
Well, Paddington was getting the jam, and I was in charge of making the toast. Well, my hands were a little dirty, so I washed them. And I couldn't find a towel to dry my hands off with, so I decided, what the heck, my hands will dry themselves off.
I see. What happened then?
Well, then, I picked up the bread and went to put 2 pieces in the toaster. But before I could, Paddington knocked the bread out of my hands.
Oh, Up, Paddington was doing you a favor.
He was.
Of course. If your hands are wet, it's very dangerous to touch machines that use electricity. You could have gotten a shock.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, of course. What's a shock?
Oh, well, it's sort of a jolt. It hurts, it makes you sick, and it can kill people.
Ooh. Well, that explains why Paddington pushed me.
I should say so. Your hands must never be wet when you use electrical machines. So you see, Paddington wasn't being rude at all.
Oh, well, wait a minute, Granny. There's more. You see, I figured that Paddington was just being nasty. I thought he thought that I was getting the bread soggy on account of my hands being wet. So I used the towel that he gave me and dried my hands off and put 2 more pieces of bread in the toaster.
Ooh, toast and jam sounds delicious. Up, how did it taste?
Well, how do I know? I never got to eat it. You see, this time the toast got stuck in the toaster. So I picked up this fork and I was going to poke inside the toaster to pull the bread out.
Oh, no, Up. That's dangerous.
I'll say. That's when Paddington got really mad. He rushed at me and pushed me away from the toaster.
Good for him.
What? Oh, that does it. I knew you'd take Paddington's side.
Up, you stop right now. I'm not taking anyone's side. I'm taking the safety side.
Huh?
It's dangerous to stick anything into a toaster except bread. You can get a shock that way, too.
Oh, my gosh. You mean Paddington wasn't being rude and nasty?
No, he was being your friend.
What? That means I just ran out on a great breakfast. Hey, Paddington! Hey, Paddington, old buddy, all is forgiven. Thanks for saving me. I'll be right over so we can eat, okay? See you later, Granny. Oh, and don't worry. I know the safety rules, and I'll be careful. Bye.
You know what, friends? When we come back, we're going to take a look at some drawings of different insects, and we'll draw more for you, and then we're using our sponge blocks. Back in a moment.
We'll return to Romper Room right after these messages.
In today's society, as parents, it is not enough to just give your child food, clothing, and shelter. It is also important that you take a close interest in your child's life, what they're doing, who their friends are. Let your child know how important they are to you. Be involved, become more involved, so that they don't have to fill that void with alcohol and drugs. I'm Barry White.
are so busy with our different projects here. Let me show you what Chad just did.
Hello.
Or DeMarco, show everyone, tell everyone what you just made for me here.
Look, I made her a heart in her car.
A heart and my car, too. And I am wearing a bracelet that Chad just made for me, too.
And I can fold it.
You got to put that away for me. You know what? We've been learning so much together.
How do you spell your name? Next year, you have to learn about dinosaurs.
Next year, we're going to learn about dinosaurs. That's a good idea because each week we learn something new. S.
I'm not making.
You want me to help you with that?
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to do it together. We're going to make an S and then an O. Make a strong O for me. Good. And then a C. And then an O. There's a C in your name, isn't there, DeMarco?
Yeah, an O.
And there's O's in your name, too. Well, Shauna
Cool.
wanted to remind us of one of the things she remembers about insects, Shauna.
What?
Oh, the caterpillar and the butterfly.
Oh.
When it goes into the tree, what happens to the caterpillar?
It turns into a butterfly.
Uh-huh, and it does take some time.
Hello.
Yes.
Bees, they have beehives. That's why they're called bees, because it's almost like the God house.
That's their very own hives or house. Yes, let's take a look at our first picture. Because since we're talking about insects, we're going to look at the different parts of the insect. Now, an insect has a jointed body, and it's divided into three parts. The head, you see the head there in front, the thorax or middle body, and the abdomen. That's the back part. And each insect has 6 legs. You can see 3 on one side. Now, there's the 6 legs. And insects, many of them have wings. Now let's take a look at the next picture. This is the head of the insect. Ooh, look at that. It holds its brain, its antenna, thank you, its feelers, and its mouth parts. And the outside of the insect is made really of rough and tough material because insects don't have bones on the inside. So this helps protect them. And they have muscles that are attached to the inside of the shell. And when an insect grows, it sheds or gets rid of its outside shell and grows a larger one. And we call that molting. Now, let me tell you one final thing about this picture here. Notice this insect has legs in a different place, but there's still 6 legs. There's still antenna, a head, thank you, a thorax, and an abdomen. So friends at home, the next time you get a chance to take a look at some insect drawings or pictures, see if you can remember all of those parts. We're going to save some of our other drawings for another lesson later on. I just got such a nice note from Shauna. Can I share this with the friends at home? Shauna just wrote me a secret note, but she said it was okay to share it. I like you too, Shauna. I love having Shauna here and Chad and DeMarco and Monica. They help me with so many things. What did you make me here?
Show me this. Show you this.
Oh, look at this. There's so much. You've been so busy. Can you help me with the sponge blocks, DeMarco?
Yes.
We're going to do some exercising.
Here's my name for you.
Oh, Chad, you've got your name written so neat. It's almost like a badge. Thank you, Chad. I'm going to keep it right there. We're going to go over and... Thanks, Monica. We are so busy this morning in Romper Room. Let's see if I can find, here they are, the sponge blocks. Everyone take one block and find a space away from everyone. Okay, here you go. Does everyone have a block away from everybody else? Okay, let me see. You there? Okay. Okay, well, we'll start with the blue, and everyone has one block. Now, let's start with Chad first, and he's going to jump over. Whoops. Now, just a minute, DeMarco, you're a little too close. We'll put everybody, if everybody will move. Come on over here, Monica. Put yours right here. That way, everyone has space. Okay. Stay on. Everyone, start over here in front of the numbers. And as you hear your name, oops, let's keep it right there. Come on over, everyone. When you hear your name, jump over your block. I need Chad and DeMarco. Oh, DeMarco, come on over here. You're going to get her? I need you to stay right here. You know why? I'm afraid somebody will come and run right into you and bump you. So when you hear your name, it's time to jump over your block. First, let's have Chad make a great big grasshopper jump. Good, grasshopper jump. Wait. Okay, what is that? Now we're going to have DeMarco make a grasshopper jump. Good. And come on around. Wait till he's all the way back and out of the way. Now Shauna is going to make a giant, stay over here, grasshopper jump too. And come on back. Everybody clear? Because Monica's turn. Ready to make your grasshopper jump? Go ahead, Monica. Whoa, that was a good jump. Now I'm going to ask each one of my friends, Chad, how many blocks are you going to try and jump over? 1, 2, 3, 4. Bring me the other 2 blocks, Chad, and we'll put them right on top here. 3 and 4. Come back over here and see if you can jump in that direction right over the blocks. Whoa, good for you, Chad. Oops, wait a minute. Wait a minute, DeMarco. Wait until he comes back so no one bumps heads. Now, DeMarco, how many do you want to jump over?
5.
5. We need another one. Wait, 4, DeMarco. Move back, Chad, so you don't get your head bumped. He's going to get them all ready for him to jump. Good job, DeMarco. And you're going to try and jump 6 too? Okay, let's put him right here for Shauna. Come on back over here. Shauna, how many do you want to try? 6. Oh, no. Let's back up and give her plenty of room. Go ahead, Shauna. Wow, Shauna, that was a great jump. Monica, how many do you want to try? 6. Oh, I don't think I could do 6. Go ahead, Monica. My friends are so strong. Let's give her plenty of room because that's hard. 7. We'll be back in just a moment.
Romper Room will continue right after these messages. She's good with animals. She's great with kids.
I can't breathe.
And she's sensational with the boss. But she's at her very best when she's cooking up comedy and letting all Mel break loose on Gimme a Break.
Another helping of jackass, Chief?
She's doing a lot more than keeping house. She's cleaning up the laughs with a full hour of fun on Gimme a Break. Now, weekdays at 4 on Channel 13.
We now return to Romper and Friends.
Well, we're still jumping. I am so impressed with my friends. Monica, how many do you want to try?
7.
7. Oh, dear. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think I better put you this way so you won't jump right into one of the cameras. She's going real far back. Whoa, that was a good jump, though. Everyone, pick up one of the sponge blocks and let's put them right back in here. Watch your head. And sit down at the desk because I have a story about a very busy spider. My friends are very busy Romper Room helpers today.
Okay.
Thank you for helping me put everything away. Right after Magic Mirror, we're going to do that. DeMarco, come on over, everyone. Now, I'm going to see if we can first start with one of my favorite books, Eric Carle's book. I'm going to move it over just a little so the friends at home can see, too. Okay, there we go. It's called The Very Busy Spider, and it's a Philomel book. Yes, you are. Early one morning, the wind blew a spider across the field. A thin, silky thread trailed from her body, and the spider landed on a fence post near a farmyard and began to web her silky thread. Now, first, Chad, come on over and run your finger across this because you can actually feel it and bring it all the way to the spider. Can you feel that? Bring it down to the spider and turn the page for me and sit down at your desk. Thank you. Nay, nay, said the horse. Want to go for a ride? Well, the spider didn't answer. She was a very busy spider spinning her web. Shauna, run your finger along the spider web and turn the page for me. Right to the spider and turn the page. Thank you. Now, what do you think the cow said, everyone?
Moo!
Moo, said the cow. Want to eat some grass? The spider didn't answer. She was very busy spinning her web. Would you do it, Monica? Run your finger across the spider web and turn the page for me. I think we might, yeah. The page, I think the book is long enough. Yes, it's going to be your turn after her. DeMarco knows that. You can feel the spider, too? Okay, turn the page for me, Monica, please. Oh, just a minute, DeMarco. She'll do it. It feels nice, doesn't it? There we go. Thank you, Monica. Now, what do you think this animal said? Baa, baa, bleated the sheep. Want to run in the meadow? The spider didn't answer. She was very busy spinning her web. And DeMarco was feeling it for me. Turn the page. Thank you. Now, DeMarco can sit down and Chad can come up again. Thank you, DeMarco. Now, here's the goat, and she says, nah. Let's all make a goat sound. Nah. Nah, said the goat. Want to jump on the rocks? The spider didn't answer. Go ahead. She was very busy spinning her web. Chad's going to follow the web for us. Just like that. And feel the spider? Now turn the page. And it's Shauna's turn. Now, what do you think the pig said? Scoot over just a little bit. Oink, 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 oink. That's right, said the pig. Want to roll in the mud? Now follow the spider. The spider didn't answer. She was very busy spinning her web. Right to the middle. And can you turn the page for me? Thank you. Okay, Monica. What do you think the dog said? Woof, woof, woof. Good. Start following the spider. Want to chase a cat? The spider didn't answer. She was very busy spinning her web. Now turn the page for me. Okay, thank you. Now DeMarco's starting. Oh, sit down to the fence and see over your shoulder. What do you think the cat said, everyone?
Meow! Meow!
Go ahead, DeMarco. Want to take a nap, said the cat. Spider didn't answer. What was she doing? She was busy spinning her web. And we're going to leave the story right there. You can get a copy of this from your local library. Borrow it. Come on over. Eric Carl's book. It's a Philomel book. But I want to show you a word that we learned. The name of one of our favorite Romper Room friends. He sits right up here by the phone. What is his name? Does anyone remember?
I know. Doobie!
Yeah.
Doobie!
Doobie, and this is what his name looks like. Doobie. Good. And maybe you can include that in the mail you send to us or the drawings you send to us. Oh, get off there, Monica, please. Right now is a good time for me to remind you, too, that if you've been wondering when we're going to have that drawing for the 3 Huffy bicycles, we're doing it this Friday. So let your grown-ups know that this Friday, if you send in a drawing, we're going to see if your name is picked. But first of all, let's wait on these just a moment. Let's take the scarves out, and we're going to do some arm swings with our scarves.
I want a pink one.
Okay. Now, which one do you want? What I'd like you to do is throw the scarf up in the air and try and catch it on your head. See if you can throw it up as high as you can. Now you can use all your strength. When we use sponge balls, we have to be real careful. But with our scarves, we can throw them up as high as we want because they're not going to break a light. And try and catch them on our faces. We'll be back with our magic mirror in just a moment.
We'll return to Romper Room right after these messages.
Kids Space Museum is a very special place, just for children. At Kids Space, all the exhibits are meant to be experienced, so children can learn and have fun at the same time. Be a firefighter on a real-life fire engine. Talk to Herman the robot. broadcast the news in a television studio and pretend to be an ant in the giant carpeted ant wall. Special programs and events are always happening, too. For information about Kids Space Museum in Pasadena, call 818-449-9143.
We now return to Romper and Friends.
Friends at home, tomorrow we're going to make butterfly feet and we'll learn more about other insects. We'll also learn a little more about spiders. So I hope you're with me then. And don't forget, on Friday we'll be picking out the drawing for the 3 Tony the Tiger Huffy bicycles. So if you did send in a name or a drawing of your favorite food, please be watching that morning. You might be the winner. And if you'd like me to see you when it's time for Magic Mirror, let Mom or Dad know that I need their help. But right now, I'm going to see if I can't find you because it's time for Magic Mirror. I'll see if I find you there now. Romper, Bomper, Stomper, Boo. Tell me, tell me, tell me, do. Magic Mirror, tell me today. Did my friends have fun at play? I see Cinta and Vincent. There's Michelle, Richard, Raquel, and Fernie. I see Molly and Nikki, Dione, Sandy, Melissa, and Rhonda. There's Jessica and Arthur, Rosalind, Rita, Arnold, and Abasi. I see Lauren and Archie and Maritza. There's Sergio and Diane. I see Nancy and Greg and Chris. There's DeMarco and Kevin and Nisha and Brad and you, and I'll see you all again in Romper Room School.
Bing bong, tick tock, bebop.
Coming up at 6:30, it's a crazy game of cat and mouse with Tom and Jerry. Then at 7, Brainy and Papa are looking for you as they take off with the Smurfs Adventures, followed by a gluey, gloppy good time with host J.D. Roth at the Fun House. It's all right here on LA's #1 station for fun, Channel 13.
Boo-loo-dee-loo, boppity-doppity, romper room and friends.
5 times a week.
The Cosby Show, weeknights at 6.
Right here, Channel 13, KCOP, Los Angeles.
It's something to scream about. It's Webster, right after The Cosby Show, every weeknight at 6:30 on Channel 13.